Hello mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a general love and career reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, also Venus, for the month of November from when you find it till the end of this month. I know that I haven't been putting out these astrology videos as often as I used to. I want to kind of get back in the swing of things, alternate between this and my pick-a-cards, and just kind of intuitively do the videos whenever I'm feeling drawn to. So this could be at any time of month. Whenever I get something situated in my home life, I can do this on a more regular basis. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you added to my family. And if you want to just jump straight to the readings, the timestamps will be in the description box and also in the comments. If you would like to just view one or multiple ones and just skip this intro, go ahead and go down below. So I just want to start off by talking a little bit about my channel. I know I had a mission statement before, and that will also be in the description box if you're interested, but I do feel like it didn't fully encapsulate what this channel is about. Now, this channel is specifically about using law of attraction in conjunction with tarot cards. So what does law of attraction mean to me? It means feeling your reality before you see it in the 3D. And this also means that your consciousness can inhabit any reality that you can conceptualize. So if you would like to do a little bit more research on law of attraction, I'd recommend Roxy Talks, Jake Ducey, Shelley Bullard, Pluto's Gate are just a few. There's many others, and I hope I can do a video on this soon, just discussing some people that I do follow. But yes, I just want you guys to know that I'm here to empower you to change your reality if it's not something that's in alignment with who you truly are. That's what this channel is all about, is ultimately empowerment. So if you see something negative, something that doesn't look too great in a tarot reading, it shouldn't be there to seal your fate. Seal your fate. It can often be a self-fulfilling prophecy if we're not careful. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I want to go into this reading. So if you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the description box. It'll be $5 for your first question, and you'll get a 10 to 15 minute video. And then every subsequent question after that will be $7. Okay, so let's get started with your general reading, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If anything wants to pop out. We have, oh, okay, 3 cards. I will take all 3 of them, and I'm going to pick one more. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Let's get one more to kind of round out the general energy this month. And the Hierophant. Okay, a lot of big energy here, guys. So starting off with the Wheel of Fortune, to me this card often brings about a feeling of destiny. It also is a feeling of cycles repeating. When I see it in the reverse, I often take it as kind of negative cycles you want to get away from, but of course we see it up here in the upright, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is good luck. This is a lot of great things for this month, and it being the first card coming out, this is a really good sign here, okay? You may be experiencing some repeated cycles, but I feel you being a lot more empowered this month. So maybe you do experience something that isn't really to your liking, but this month you're going to be this beautiful Queen of Cups where you're very in control of your emotions. You're feeling everything, but you're processing it in a really healthy way. If this doesn't feel like you, this is advice for you guys. This will result in the optimal outcomes for the next couple weeks. If you can learn to process your emotions, maybe work with meditation. I'll always promote meditation because it is such a powerful tool that I believe every human on this planet should have in their arsenal. We have 8 of Cups. There's something that by processing your emotions healthfully, you're going to realize you need to walk away from something. This doesn't necessarily have to be like a person or a particular thing. It could even be a mindset, but there's something that it's time for you to move on from. And this makes sense if you're over here being the Queen of Cups and you're being very healthy and you're processing your emotions in a very positive way, in a very, you're not pushing them down, which is what we often do. You're going to realize what no longer serves you, what isn't in alignment with who you are. It's going to be really easy to pinpoint these things. I'm also hearing to learn new coping mechanisms. So if you're one to turn to food, to turn to substances, to turn to maybe distractions like a lot of TV, that kind of thing. Now, those things are not inherently bad. It's when we replace our processing abilities with those to cope with it. So we're not actually coping, we're really just distracting. And it makes it very hard to realize what is it that we need to move away from. We don't know because we're pushing down the emotions with something that feels good or neutralizes the emotions rather than feeling them completely and then processing them, understanding where they came from, why they're here. Because at the end we have the Hierophant, and this is really great. The Hierophant to me often represents a set of standards and beliefs that you keep there. So you may be kind of confused right now. You don't really know what you fully stand for. You don't really know what's important to you. But it's really quite simple when you break it down. Now, is processing your emotions and being like present with them really that simple? I mean, in theory, yes. In actuality, it is quite the undertaking, which is why most of the world tends to push down their emotions rather than to feel it. But if you can do this, if you can even start to do this, it doesn't have to be like, okay, I'm going to take this on the next couple weeks and I'm going to be a totally different person. Like that's a lot, okay? But it's just starting to move in that direction, and you're starting to move towards the direction of the Hierophant where you really understand who you are. The Hierophant's also very spiritual. He's also very in tune with his calling, with his direction in life. And he's also very present and still, and he's secure. And the Hierophant is very good at commitment. So if you've been kind of going through the motions with this wheel and going with the flow, but not in a empowering way, but in a rolling with the punches kind of way, that's not a bad thing, but it can be if you're not processing in the meantime and then getting rid of what no longer serves you. But I see a lot of great things coming in for you, Taurus. You just have to do a little bit of work. But let's go ahead and start digging into the oracle cards to see what else the universe has to say. We have Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. I love that. Okay, so this energy this month is really about an open mind. It's about seeing things from a new perspective. Don't judge before you process, okay? If you're really used to just pushing down your emotions rather than processing it, that is a closed mind. It's not really an open mind. So this month, or at least the next 2 weeks, the universe is really calling you to make these steps forward, but with an open mind. You're not losing anything that isn't in alignment, okay? Even if you have to let go of something, or you feel drawn to letting go of something that you're very attached to, understand that when the timing and all the other elements are correct, it can come back to you. If it's meant to, it will. So keep an open mind about what you let go of. Don't feel so, I guess, drawn to staying in an energy that no longer feels right for you. We have the Crumbling. What are you clinging to? Wow. Yeah, exactly, guys. Okay, that's beautiful. This is also very similar to the Tower, but this is a really great question. What are you clinging on to? What is it that you're having trouble letting go? This is a question you should ponder this month. This is a question you can ask yourself in meditation. Ask yourself before you go to sleep. you know, speak to your guides, your higher self, the universe, whomever you feel drawn to, and ask, I want to know what it is that I need to let go of in my life that is no longer serving me. What am I clinging on to? Give me visions, synchronicities, guide me, because sometimes we don't know, but sometimes it's as simple as asking, and just allow it to come to you. Let's see, these both wanted to come out. The energy is gaining momentum and have faith in your dreams. Okay, that's crazy because I didn't look at this, guys. Both of these are waxing moon, so I don't know that much about waxing moon phase. You might want to look into that, or if you do know, comment down below if you have any specific ideas. Of course, there's the moon here with the 8 of Cups, and I also find it interesting because that crescent is right there, kind of with the rest of the moon. It looks like a waxing moon to me. I could be wrong. Let me know if you know. So the energy is gaining momentum. So when you move away from whatever you're clinging onto, you're going to gain momentum to what you really want in your life, and have faith in what you believe. Again, the dreams part came up where I was saying maybe pay attention to your dreams. Okay, pay attention to what's going on in your dreams. They're really, really significant. I feel like whenever I get really drawn into my spirituality, my dreams are just completely metaphorical and very deep, and I end up getting a lot of insight whenever I do contemplate them. So do that. Have faith in your dreams. And this is what I was talking about in terms of law of attraction. If you have faith that you can create this dream or these dreams that you have, then you can make that a reality. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so I'm feeling drawn to picking one more card before I move on to the love portion, guys. We have Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. That's really interesting. So for me, this could be actually getting in touch with the earth, grounding yourself, which is interesting because we have the galactic part and the earth part. So there may be a need to ground yourself, but also to connect with your crown chakra. Even Earth Angel feels that way. But thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So if you're really confused as to what you should let go of, the universe is really asking to connect to that like ethereal, celestial, beautiful, angelic energy, and to kind of let that guide you. So that could be a specific message for some of you guys too. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this love reading, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so we can see what is in store for you guys, or I don't want to say what's in store, but what kind of information the universe has for you, what kind of intuitive information the universe has for you. So we're going to get three cards, okay? And then I'm feeling drawn to clarify them with the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle. I love doing that sometimes. It's really cool, the synchronicities that come up. Okay, 2 cards fell on the floor. We will take both of these. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. Okay, but then we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Let's get one more. And again, I'm going to clarify with the Romance Angels. And then the 5 of Wands. Okay, 10 of Cups coming out is really wonderful, but I'm going to look with these Romance Angels first. So what is clarifying the 10 of Cups? The Soulmate in the reverse. Okay, what is clarifying the King of Cups? Okay, 2 came out and I didn't feel drawn to keeping those. Okay, this one wanted to fly out. Heart-to-heart conversations in the reverse. And then what is clarifying the 5 of Wands? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, a lot of energy. If anything wants to come out. Okay, new love. Okay, all of these are in the reverse. So no worries, guys. let's break this down so you can know what to do to receive the optimal outcome in your love situation. So 10 of Cups is a beautiful card. It's one of my favorite cards. I think this and 2 of Cups are just the best cards for a romantic connection. With it coming out first, again, this is a really powerful energy. With soulmate in the reverse, yes, this is your soulmate and it's in the reverse. So I get a couple things in here. Some of you guys are dealing with a karmic partner that you're ready to release. That might be what was going on in the general reading. But if that is not what you feel, and you feel really connected to your person, you feel really drawn to continuing to pursue them, and you don't really, well, I'm not going to get too much into that, but this could be that you're not sure if this person is your soulmate. You're not dedicated to this person being your soulmate. Because if we do manifest our realities, then that means we can choose if this person is, we are going to go on this journey with them or not. So if you're not committed to that, you're really fragmenting yourself, and you're pulling yourselves in 2 different directions. If you don't want to put up with this person anymore, but you desperately want them at the same time, you are going to manifest all sorts of chaotic, crazy energy. And this isn't to punish you. It's not anything like negative. What it is it is there to help you understand what it is. That's what I think, what you really want, okay? Because if it's too much and you don't want to put in the effort to kind of shift the situation, then you're going to want to move on to someone else. And that happens a lot in relationships. There's no shame in that. And I do think that regardless, you are going to have to learn your lessons if it's with this partner or another one. So the 5 of Wands here does speak of that conflict. But one of the major lessons of the 5 of Wands card is that the things that we fight about, that we end up having like turmoil and pushing each other around, that sounds really bad, but you know, basically what happens is that we help each other move up toward ascension, as long as we start understanding that these conflicts are supposed to help us build. So when I see new love in the reverse, I really feel like for the majority of you, you're not wanting to seek a new love. You really love and enjoy this person. But right now they're showing up as the King of Cups in the reverse. You were showing up as the Queen of Cups. So this shows that you might be putting in a lot more emotional effort than this person. And this may be why you're feeling like you don't know if this person's a soulmate, or you don't want to necessarily even commit to this person. But I feel like this person's not quite with you. The heart-to-heart conversations are in the reverse. So perhaps you're really wanting to talk about your feelings and they're just not opening up to you. They're not telling you about themselves. So I know all of this looks a little bit difficult, but with 10 of Cups coming up upright, I think that this is totally in the realm of possibility. Of course, I believe that for anything. That is why I try to read in accordance to law of attraction, because I believe everybody can have this 10 of Cups with whomever they want. It's just what kind of things are you willing to put your energy into. I do want to look into some oracle to kind of guide you guys, to help you see what can help you attain the best outcome in this situation. So this is the love energy for this month, okay? We have be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So even if you're not putting in a ton of energy this month into this person, when you are authentic to who you are, the floodgates are going to open to help you see what actions and what kind of things make sense. Okay, so I think that there's a lot of different answers here for the people watching. So there's no one particular thing, but what is real for you? What makes sense for you? We also saw this in the general reading with the Queen of Cups, okay, and the 8 of Cups. You need to make sure that your actions are in alignment with the real you and not what this person expects of you or what you think they expect of you, or you know, dealing with these fragments that are pulling you in multiple directions. Let's get one of these healing cards. What can Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus heal this month? Rejection. Okay, so I think a lot of you guys are afraid of rejection. You may already feel rejected by this person, especially if they're being King of Cups in the reverse. A lot of you might just be dealing with someone that isn't giving you what you truly want. Now, this is something that you may need to work with healing. I'm feeling really drawn to reading this from the book, and I don't usually do that, but let me go ahead and look, guys. So as I read this, understand that there's going to be multiple messages for multiple people. So really be drawn to what resonates with you, and that will be the guidance for you in this situation. Use rejection to grow, expand, and build yourself. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you're a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers. Use that rejection as a motivating force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there that is more suited to you. I also do want to point out that in healing the rejection in your heart, this person can align with you and you can manifest a better version that is more in alignment, one that doesn't reject you. So I do want to point that out, okay, because this book does not say that. But for some of you, it will be a different person, okay? And also I'm hearing that this new love will come in for you as soon as you realize that the things you experienced with this ex, this current person, or whatever, all these struggles are there to help you become more authentic to who you are. So for some of you guys, this new love is coming in. If some of you guys are really drawn to this King of Cups, understand that working through these feelings of rejection can actually shift the reality that you're in now. But let's get back to this. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and give up. This could be what your King of Cups is doing, guys. And they could be mirroring you. They hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you're being urged to hold yourself in a high regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learned from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. Okay, great. I'm feeling drawn, yes, to end the love portion with an affirmation for you guys. So this, you can say this in meditation as a mantra. You can just script it, do a 55 by 5 if you want, whatever technique works for you, but keep this in your mind. It'll help you with your love situation. Oh gosh, okay, that one flew across the room. The human mind has the potential for infinite development. If you can discover, even in a small way, that true satisfaction comes from your mind, you will realize that you can extend this experience without limit, and that it is possible to discover everlasting satisfaction. Okay, that would be quite a long affirmation, guys, but you know, this is, you can also just meditate on this. If you can discover, even in a small way, that true satisfaction comes with your mind, you will realize that you can extend this experience without limit. Okay, so this is saying, feel this 10 of Cups before it even exists. Okay, feel it within yourself. You're not going to worry about rejection. If you can really feel that as often as possible, you don't have to worry about somebody rejecting you, because you know that the right things will align for that to happen. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the, oh gosh, sorry, I banged my knee on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and go into this career reading, guys. So let's see what is going on in your career this month. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's clarify that. the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's get 2 more cards. Five of Wands coming out again. Okay. And the Sun. Okay. So it feels like a lot of you guys may either be completely overwhelmed with so many different tasks, or it could be that this month you're really being asked to narrow down what is the most I don't know why I was thinking expensive. Maybe something to do with money. That's really weird. Okay, what is the most important things for you to narrow down? If you're like me, you have a lot of different areas in which you are putting your effort into, but what is it that actually means the most to you? The Eight of Wands shows things happening very quickly. So right now you might be trying to juggle multiple things, feeling like there's a lot of resistance, a lot of competition, maybe in your workplace. Maybe there's a lot of difficult and unsavory things happening that just make it really hard for you to focus. I'm really getting a lot of chaotic energy. But with these 2 cards that are clarifying, this is a really good sign. Once you can narrow down what's important, and again, you can start seeing the things that do happen that don't exactly make you happy as kind of a guiding light toward ascension, towards better things in life. If you can kind of take on that mentality, I feel like things are going to happen very fast, especially if you keep this very positive mindset towards what's going on. But the biggest thing I'm getting here is narrowing down. So if you're taking on multiple jobs, maybe it's time to trust in the universe's ability to give you the abundance that you need, even with one job, if you're not able to have that work-life balance. I've completely had to do this on my own. I do some online work, and the jobs are very variant. So I've had to really trust that if I maintain my work-life balance, that the jobs that are meant to me will come for me, and they have. So this might be something you're doing too. It could be that you have so many different interests that it's keeping you from really fulfilling your work. It could be that your work doesn't allow for a good work-life balance, and it's really throwing you off of your game. Regardless, this is going to be different for everybody. So using this energy of the Sun and seeing the struggles that have happened as something positive rather than punishment or something negative will really help these things come in for you really fast. I feel like there's so much that will happen if you can just cut out what is no longer necessary. I'm going to grab a couple oracle cards, not much because I'm running low on time, but let's see. We have align your life. Okay, we saw that in the general too. So there's really a need for alignment this month. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? And that's what that Two of Pentacles in the reverse is about. Very straightforward, guys. But remember when I was talking about that fragmentation and the love portion, make sure you're not fragmenting yourself. You want to make yourself as whole and authentic as possible, okay? Adjustments are required. Okay, yeah, universe is just reiterating a lot of this stuff. I might not even go on any longer when I start seeing multiple things come up that say the same thing. It's really the universe just constantly reiterating what is the most important message here. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, narrow down, narrow down. What is no longer in alignment? Make adjustments where necessary. So again, this can be so many different things, guys, and it will be for those who are listening. What it is for you is going to depend on what makes you feel whole, not fragmented, not like you're pulling yourself in multiple different directions. You can receive the financial abundance and the happiness that you want, but if you know, since we are talking about law of attraction, if you are fragmented and you're being pulled in multiple different directions, you're not going to manifest the life that you really desire. And this isn't, again, as punishment. This is because your soul really desires that alignment, really desires coming together and being full, authentic, spending every moment just in happiness, or at least in peacefulness, because peace is actually higher than happiness. It's a higher vibration. So whatever doesn't make you feel peaceful, there are adjustments there. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to cut it out, because if, like this Five of Wands here, if this energy isn't making you happy, if it makes you feel chaotic or whatever, if you can switch the way you see it, you can feel peaceful even in that. You know, there are going to be things in life that are challenging, and that's not a bad thing. A lot of times it's actually bringing us closer to what we really want. So figure out what it is that you can change your mind about, and if it really still doesn't align with you and like your purpose and your morals and your blueprint of why you came here, cut it out and really focus on those things that are more important to you. The universe will completely give you the abundance that you seek. So I'm being told to draw one more card here to end this reading, guys. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Oops, we have community. Yeah, so maybe lean on other people within your community, within your friend group. Maybe some of you guys need to come together with the people that are in your workplace. Regardless, it could be that some of you guys are meant to do something that helps other people in a very big way. This is going to speak to different people in different ways. I do want you guys to take a little bit of a look at this card up close and kind of note what parts of this card really draw your eyes, draw your attention, and contemplate that, because I think it'll be something different for everybody. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, subscribe. Also tap the notification bell to let you know when I post new videos. I do post pick a cards too, so if you're interested, there's a timeless playlist on my channel. And is there anything else I can think of? I would love to hear some of your comments, guys. I love just suggestions, anything like that, anything at all. I would love to hear from you guys. But that is it, guys. I love you.